You and Charlie, it's great to see you both again.
Good to see you.
Congratulations on coming back.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for having us.
Charlie, why did you guys decide to go with the older bikes this time? I'm not even a biker, and I'm like, what are they doing?
I know. Well, again, as usual, for the last 20 years, we've never really thought anything through. So when we did Long Way Up, we had all these electric motorcycles, and we were on the cutting edge of technology, and that alone had issues and problems, and it didn't allow us to have as much freedom as we were normally with. And so when we were up in Bolivia and the Atacama Desert, riding through horrible sand and juddering away, which was some of our funnest moments, we started talking about, being closer to home and traveling in Scandinavia and in different places and on old bikes. And so it kind of started from there.
Also, I think when we were, like Charlie says, the cutting edge, and you're like, okay, well, what do we do now? Where do we go next? That seemed to be the most obvious thing was to go the other direction, go back and ride old. But also, with these old bikes, they're mechanical. They're totally fixable. And as we experienced on the Long Way Up,
they break down.
When there was a breakdown with this brand new electric bike, it was catastrophic. That's it. We can't fix it. So it led us to meet some great people by the fragility of the old bikes, I suppose.
Yeah. And the breakdowns, that is part of the journey. That's where you're maybe the most frustrating at the time, because your baby, the very bike that's taking you around the world is broken, and will she be able to be fixed, and can we carry on? Is part of the adventure.
We didn't talk about this last time, but I have to get this in.
Go on.
Do you guys ever look at yourselves and say, what did we get ourselves into?
Yeah, we're pretty bloody minded. We've always, even when we got to the Road of Bones in Russia, where there were no bridges at all washed away, and there was no real apparent way ahead, we never ever thought that we wouldn't do it. We always knew we would, And so, no, we don't really think that way, no.
Only on the Backstage Experience.